I am Daniel. My name means El, God, is my judge. I am one of the children of Israel. I am from a noble house. I do not know if you can understand what it is like to be taken far from your home when you are young. Nebuchadnezzar, a prince then, a mighty general, swept through our nation like the desert wind. The Egyptians did not come to our aid. We were taken captive. He had defeated their forces at the Battle of Carchemish. We were just one more bite in his swallowing of the East. We traveled many days, far across the desert. He had taken our king and placed another one of my kinsmen. I do not know if you can understand what it is like to be placed in such a situation. We were going to be housed in the palace. There were thousands there, captives of Nebuchadnezzar's, from rulers, kingdoms that he himself had conquered. For 3 years, we were to be fed from the king's table. We were to be taught their history, their language. Our names were changed. I do not know if you can understand what it is like to have a name that you cannot even speak without profaning Yahweh, Elohim, Adonai, God. To speak our names was to speak the names of false gods. I remember when the chamberlain came. We were not eating. The food from the king's table, his meat, his wine, was not killed in accordance with our law. We could not eat it. You should have seen the look on his face when we said we cannot eat it. We shall not eat it. The Babylonians were a cruel people, hard as stone. The king had absolute authority. His word was the law. The chamberlain was so worried that if we did not eat, if the king saw us looking less healthy than any of the others, that the king would have his head, that he would seize all of his property, have his family slain. And so it would be. By this time, Nebuchadnezzar's father had died, and he was king himself. Because we chose to honor Yahweh, he chose to honor us. My 3 friends, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. We were there together in my apartments. Let us have a test, we said. For 10 days, we will drink only water. We will eat only vegetables. At the end of that time, if you do not find us in better health than the others, then we will eat your food. It was not only a test of our diet, it was a test of Yahweh himself. And so we ate. Because we chose to honor Yahweh, he chose to honor us. At the end of the time, He found us fairer and fatter than any of the others, far more healthy. It did not hurt, I think, that he kept our food for himself, our wine for himself. And so we continued our journey in the land of Babylon, the kingdom of Nebuchadnezzar. And then Nebuchadnezzar had a dream. He called the wise men to him. These were men who were evil. They practiced black arts. Those that did not believe in such things still were so consumed with their own power, with the gathering of power to themselves, that they were much more concerned about themselves than they were even Nebuchadnezzar. These men were supposed to be his advisors. I wish I had been there, I confess, when he said to them, I have had a dream. Give me the dream and its meaning, and I will reward you. But if not, you shall be torn limb from limb. Your families will be destroyed, your houses ground into dust. O king, live forever, they said. Such a thing has never been demanded of any of the wise men of Babylon. Only one in which the spirit of the gods would dwell could give you such a thing. Give us the dream, and we will give you its meaning. Indeed, such a thing could only come from our gods, and as you know, the gods do not dwell here upon this earth with mortals. The command from me is firm, he said. They wanted more time. Time to plot, time to plan. Time perhaps to overthrow him before he had them destroyed. Arioch, captain of the king's guard, came to us to kill us. I requested an audience with Nebuchadnezzar, because I had not come in with the others. He favored me. I think he remembered us. When he interviewed us, he found us far wiser than all of the others. Again, Yahweh had honored us even with wisdom. O king, give us one day. Yahweh was good. Nebuchadnezzar gave us the day. I went back to my apartments, and there my friends, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, we prayed that Yahweh would deliver us. We prayed that he would give us Nebuchadnezzar's dream. We cried out to him for deliverance, to him for wisdom. And I slept. And in my sleep, Yahweh gave me the dream of the king. Arioch rushed me into the throne room. O king, live forever. The God whom I serve has given me your dream. It is not because of myself, but only because of him. Here, O king, is your dream. As you lay in bed, your thoughts turned to the future. And Yahweh, who rules over all, showed you what would come.